Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso at thewatchbox.com, your purchase and pricing inquiry line for this or any watch you see here on Watchbox Reviews. Buy it now. tmosso at thewatchbox.com. And today we're discussing the 2018 Apollo 8 50th anniversary commemorative Speedmaster Moonwatch Dark Side of the Moon Apollo 8, and it is quite literally a Dark Side of the Moon watch. We'll talk about why in a moment, but let's discuss the basics. It is the Dark Side of the Moon case, the 44.25mm ceramic case, feather light, nearly completely indelible, resistant to scratches, and 14mm thick, 50.2mm from lug to lug with a 21mm spacing between the lugs. For this one on the wrist, and I have to say mostly comprised of sapphire and ceramic, the watch weighs less than a standard steel moon watch on a strap, and that would be a 42mm watch against the 44.25 here. But you can see across the wrist it's not broad. At 50mm or 50.2, it's nice and comfortable even on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference, and you can see I have some clearance here at 16 centimeters. 14mm thick, it's not too thick for a cuff, and as you can see my shirt, which is neither formal nor informal, is riding up over the side of this one. The strap is a handsome piece and thoughtfully detailed. As you can see, not only does it feature a little bit of buttressed and bolstered calfskin on the top with a lovely contrasting yellow stitch, but there are actually yellow shocks inside to add a bit more visual nuance. Folded edge, you can see there's more calfskin on the underside. It has a gusset, or a sort of rubber inlaid stitched component that is a mono block of rubber designed to prevent gouging of the leather strap. So you have that protection against gouging by the pin, designed to improve the longevity as well as the security of the strap. And the pin is oversized. In fact, the pin and the buckle, made of ceramic, as scratch resistant as the watch. This is rare. This is the part that's usually some sort of blackened titanium or steel on most ceramic watches, so the buckle will not scratch, just as the case will not scratch. Note the combination of polished bevels and satin finished midcase. The same finishing you'd find on the steel or precious metal is executed on ceramic, a testament to Omega's industrial might. The tachometer bezel is fully loomed, and for that matter, so is the crown insert. It is loomed as well. The little Omega logo glows. The watch features a dial that includes applique indices rather than the printed indices of a standard moon watch, and you'll note that they cantilever out over the center of the dial, and there are small staggered hash marks, so this is not just a Dark Side of the Moon, it is a racing dial. You can see the yellow varnished chronograph seconds, minutes, and hours hands, and then we have an open dial that actually reveals some of the movement underneath, and these components have been laser ablated to create the image of the surface of the moon, the dark side of the moon, as it would have been seen from the Apollo 8 three-man module in December of 1968. They would have witnessed an Earthrise rather than a sunrise as they exited the other side. Now, it is a loomed watch. There will be a loom shot. I should mention that the watch uses what is basically a moonwatch caliber, but immensely elaborated. This is caliber 1869, 19 joules, manual wind, 48-hour power reserve, 21,600 vibration per hour beat rate, a cam system with the lateral clutch, and lateral clutch chronographs are absolutely beautiful to behold in action. You can see that the cam, the levers, the horns, the yoke, even the wheels of this caliber have been silvered and satinated to stand out against the laser ablated moon surface base. So it is the standard of finish that you would find on the 1863 Sapphire Sandwich, but with an aesthetic that is completely unique to this model. 50 meters water resistant, so it's not necessarily the kind of watch you want to take in deep, but then again, it is a timepiece that is highly sporty in its aesthetic and its character, and produced for just the 1 year. It's not a limited edition watch, but it was a limited production watch and already regarded as one of the finest Speedmaster Special Series. It does feature a sapphire crystal on both sides, so unlike the conventional moon watch, this one doesn't have a scratch-prone Hesalite. A timepiece that in full ceramic is likely to look as good today as it does 50 years hence, when we shall be celebrating another anniversary of Apollo 8. Who knows, by then we might be on Mars. Email tmosso at thewatchbox for purchase and pricing details. And we're back with the Dark Side of the Moon Apollo 8. You can see the fully loomed tachometer as well as the fully loomed crown insert.